Welcome back, guys. It's been a while since I've recorded a video or uploaded a video. I've just been really busy lately. But I told y'all we'd be doing a top 10 NBA players for this season. Not this upcoming season, but this season since the playoffs are done and just the whole season's wrapped up. So, let me just go to my list really quick. And thank you guys for viewing all my videos and just the support I've been getting. Let me go here really quick, and what else is, and please subscribe. Trying to get to, my goal is 500, but my actual goal is like 1,000 subscribers. So just hit that red button, please, and just help me out. But let's get right to it. Number one, we're gonna fucking think it. It is going to be Luka. Oop. Not too hard. I mean, he cooked everybody. He even cooked my Celtics team in the NBA Finals. He cooked everyone. And Kyrie is actually beneficial. But if they only had more, I don't want to say shooting talent, but just defense and just all around. Like, yeah, they have Klay Thompson out for shooting, another veteran that they need. They just need better bench players also. Their bench is just fucking weak. For the next two, number 2 and 3 slot, it doesn't matter. This is just how I had it. Jokic just because of MVP, and then Shea. I mean, you can flip them. It doesn't really matter. They both were cooking in the playoffs. I just put 2 as Jokic because MVP, like I said, and Shea. Shea played really well. Like, that's why he was top 3 for MVP voting. And Jokic, I mean, he can't do everything by himself, so. Number 4, Giannis. I mean, don't get me wrong. He won a ring without Dame. He can probably win one with Dame, but their team's just way too old. And then he went down in the playoffs, but obviously that's not his fault. It's just part of the game, part of life. But yeah, it's just Giannis. I mean, the dude's a fucking freak, so you can't really do nothing about that. Number 5. I have Ant-Man. That man rubbed his nuts on John Collins' face. He rubbed his nuts on the Suns. He rubbed his nuts on Jokic. And then he just slightly put the tip in on Luka and the Mavs. Karl-Anthony Towns, you played like shit. You were poop, dog water. I mean, buddy 7 foot for nothing. Rudy Gobert was helping him out also. And, oh my god, why am I forgetting his name? The guy that locked down Kevin Durant. But that whole team played well. Conley played well for his age, especially. But Ant-Man, he just fucking rose to the top this year. He took over. Just like he told Charles Barkley, bring your ass here. Like, can't do really nothing about that. Number 6, I have my lover Tatum. Proved everyone wrong. He did play shitty in the first 2 finals games, but he made it up in the playoffs, and then he made it up in the last 4 games of the playoffs, or 3. But honestly, it could have been a toss up between him or Brown. I put Tatum. He was averaging 26, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists out the whole season. That's just fucking crazy. I will say he probably will be in the MVP conversation, actual top 3 in the next 3 or 4 years, just because of how well he was playing. But it's just like Tatum, he's playing well. Number 7, this might shock some people, but I'm putting Brunson. He grew on me really, what was it, 7 40-point games? 7 40-point games. That man was cooking by himself. When you actually burn yourself on the stove and you're, you're trying to cool yourself off? Brunson was not letting my fingertips cool off. Pause. That man was carrying him and Josh Hart. Josh Hart's so underrated. But Brunson, that was free agent signing of the fucking decade, probably a century. He turned around that team completely. It's his team now. Julius Randle, pack your bags. You're probably going somewhere else, to be honest. But yeah, Brunson, he was just playing amazingly this year. and I think he made All NBA, right? I'm not sure, to be honest. But yeah, Brunson, he played fucking spectacular, man. He deserves to be top 10 no matter what. Like, I mean, you just can't leave that. You can switch these two also, it really doesn't matter, but I'm putting Bron just because, it's fucking LeBron James. No questions asked. Carried the Lakers, just he got his way of JJ Redick and his son playing, so, bitch move. Number 9 is Curry because, just Curry, you can't stop him. If Clay didn't play like shit, then, obviously it would be a different story. But yeah, Curry, he just changed the game just like Bron. So, like, I'm not mad at 8 or 9, just like with 2 or 3, you can switch them. I really don't give a shit. This is going to be controversial, and I'm going to explain why. I'm putting Embiid. I think I spelled his name right. I'm not sure. I'm putting Embiid. This is the only reason why. Yes, he went out for the last, 20, 25 games, I think? I'm not sure. But before that, he was averaging 34 fucking points, 10 or 11 rebounds, and 4 assists on incredible shooting. Came back, the week before playoffs? Came back in the very first game that he came back, played every single motherfucking minute in that game, and scored 35 points. That man was dripping sweat all the way down from his head to his fucking toes. That man was cooking also. He carried that team. Clearly it's his team. I like how they have Paul George. Not going to change because it's still Embiid's team. Maxey stepped up great because not everyone's seen him as a great potential, but now he is, and he's a good piece for Embiid. They have an actual point guard, and I just seen today they brought back Kyle Lowry, so that's also really well. And they also have Andre Drummond just to help, Embiid out, get a fucking breather. So, but yeah, I know a lot of people aren't going to have Embiid top 10, but I mean, if he did get injured, he would average 34 or 35 points a game. It doesn't matter. It just really doesn't. Now, that's my top 10 list. I don't care. Fuck y'all opinions. No, I'm joking. This is right at the cutoff that could have made it, but I'm going to explain each one. Kevin Durant, you lost to Rudy Gobert. You lost to a French guy. You lost to Rudy Gobert. I know who else is on the rest of that team. You lost to Mike Conley. You, Booker, and Bradley are just clearly not it. Just clearly not it. Number 2, or whatever, could have made the top 10 spot. AD, Anthony Davis. He played well. He played in a lot of games. Really stepped up this year. He's always been great defensively and offensively, but he actually played games. So that's just the difference maker. He's literally the second reason why they made the playoffs, because besides LeBron, obviously. Okay, this is between Embiid and this guy, Jaylen Brown. I'm not saying it, but it's still Tatum's team. Brown proved a lot of people wrong. He stepped up, won Eastern Conference Finals MVP, or Eastern Finals MVP. Then he won Finals MVP. He can dribble with his left hand now, so congratulations to that. But Brown just really stepped up, and he actually did work, and he's one of the reasons why we won also. Okay, next up, Halliburton. He also really stepped up. Not stepped up. I thought he was underrated the last 2 or 3 years. But they're actually building around him. Siakam and all of them fuckers. They got great young pieces like Bendrick, but Halliburton fucking assist demon. He's fucking making passes like he's Magic Irvin motherfucking Johnson. Okay, so that's just really it. The last one, Booker. 25, 5, and 6, and he's a shooting guard, and he's averaging 6 fucking assists, and he was averaging, I think, almost 2 steals a game, which is incredible, and I don't think he made all defensive team, which is kind of crazy. But like I said, he got swept. Doesn't matter. If you notice, also at the cutoff, all these guys besides Halliburton, and I guess KD if you want to say it. Halliburton's the only guy on this list right here that has his own team, if you guys know what I mean. It's Booker's team. It's not Brown's team, it's not AD's team, it's not Kevin Durant's team. Halliburton and Booker, that's his team, or their teams, sorry. But they're the reasons why they made the playoffs. Halliburton's the reason why they made it so far. KD, you lost to Rudy Gobert. I mean, he still plays incredible. Like, he's not a dog shit player. He just, you lost to Rudy Gobert. But yeah, that's my list. Let me know if you guys want me to do an NFL player like top 15 or top 10 list. Also, I'm willing to do that. But just please subscribe. Help me get to my goal, please. And I'll catch you out in the next one. Peace.